What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Upstate Bets and DFS. I'm Reoz. I am here with my partner Dale. We're back here on a Wednesday for a full 12 slate of NBA. We have amazing player props here for you today. We're going to do three picks for you. We usually do two, but we have a monster slate here. So I'm going to give one, Dale's going to give one, and then we're going to agree on one pick and give you three total. So like I said, back on Prize Picks, use promo code Upstate. It's going to match you dollar for dollar all the way up to $100 if you are a new user. And Dale's going to tell you about the Patreon.
Yeah, our Patreon is $15 a month. You get picks from not only me, but my partner Reoz as well. We've been doing really well on the Patreon. Looks like NBA is going to be going off to a little bit of a hot start here. NBA, man, 12 game slate. You cannot beat it. You're going to be finding a ton of picks over there. Sometimes we do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picks over there on the Patreon. Not only that, there's certain nights where we also have playoff baseball, NFL, NBA, all on the same night. So you're getting a ton of picks. Sometimes I drop some FanDuel stuff in there, not only just some prize pick stuff, but sometimes there's a little bit of sprinkle bets in there as well. Sometimes I like to get a little bit funky on the bets. So find a ton of different stuff over there for $15 a month. We're getting a lot of new users coming over to the Patreon as well. So come join the party over there. We're going to have a really good NBA season. I cannot wait to kick this Wednesday slate off.
Without a doubt, and we appreciate the new members and everybody else that checks it out. But I'm going to start it off here first in the assist with somebody that I love the matchup, I love the game, and that's Dejounte Murray here, sitting at his projected line at 5.5. We saw last year that his numbers and the assists and the rebounds went down being on a new team here with the Atlanta Hawks. But I think a year in, he averaged six. I believe it was like 6.1 assists last season. I think that number is going to go up to 7.5. I think he's really gonna have to take over this offense. No John Collins. They're gonna start Bay now, so I think they're gonna throw a lot of different things in this new look Hawks team. And I think they're going to also take a step forward. Dejounte Murray is definitely better with the ball in his hand. I know Trae Young, we saw monster assist performances out of him, but obviously Dejounte Murray is a good scorer, but they're going to need Trae Young to get open. They're going to need Clint Capella to step up. I think the pick and roll with him and Dejounte Murray is going to be really key this season. So at a really low line in a fast-paced game, and all last season I loved targeting Charlotte with guards, and they allow so many assists to guards, and Dejounte Murray at a really great projection is somebody I want to take advantage of. So give me the more here on his assists.
I'm going to jump over to someone over in points. His first game on a new team, Jordan Poole, projection at 24.5. I'm going to say get on this line while it's at 24.5. I definitely can see this one going over and are like continuing to go up, going up to 25.5, 20. Not necessarily tonight, but I'm going to say as the weeks go on, I think this line is definitely going to go up. His projection at 24.5. I'm going to be hammering the more here. I love this line for him. A guy that went crazy in the preseason. He had that run really big game against the Knicks. 41 points in three quarters, 10 for 19 shooting as well. I mean, 6 for 12 from three. I mean, there was a little bit of, things where Denny was a little frustrated, and I don't know how he's going to necessarily gel. I don't think this team is going to win a ton of games this season, but we know he's going to put up shots. We know that he's crafty with the ball in his hands. He can get to the line. He did shoot quite a bit of free throws in that game. He shot double-digit free throws in that game as well, 15 for 16 from the line. So maybe we can see a lot of different things from Jordan Poole. Obviously, when you're playing alongside Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, some Hall of Famers, your shots are going to be limited. You're not going to be able to get to your spots like you would. But here on the Wizards, I know Kyle Kuzma has had like a nice resurgence to his career. Like he's a guy that's been playing really well with the Wizards, but the ball is going to be in Jordan Poole's hands here. I expect around 20 to 25 shots from him. I'm not even joking. I do think he's going to average over this on the season as well. I think 24.5 is a steal, and I'm going to take the more here.
Definitely love the projection, and him getting the start is definitely going to be something different and seeing a ton of minutes. So really love the projection, really love the more here, and we're going to go in PRA With definitely somebody I'm really excited about, and that is going to be Victor here. His projection sitting at 26 and a half. Gonna go with the more here. Uh, I'm gonna start off here with him. This is one of a lot of people say a generation talent. His size we saw in the preseason was unbelievable. The fact that he has handles like a guard, can shoot threes, and just his size alone is, I believe, is gonna really help him grab the boards. We saw crazy passes out of him. Obviously, this Spurs team is still really young, but they do have scores with Vassell, with Johnson. So I think this is definitely a really low projection for him. I thought we were going to see a crazy points, rebounds out of him, but Prize Picks probably doesn't know if they're going to give him any minute restrictions in the first game, but I don't believe he's going to have any. And at 26 and a half, I want to go for the number one overall pick in a really good game against Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, not only is it Wemby, like we feel like we kind of got to go to Wemby here, like it's opening night. I mean, for him, on a huge slate, first game ever. We see all the preseason highlights. I mean, it's been all over Twitter, been all over Instagram. This guy's a freak. I think he honestly might get. He can lead the league in blocks this season. I mean, tremendous defender. Obviously, we haven't seen much of the rebounding aspect, but this is a guy that can get buckets all over the floor. He's shooting one-legged threes and doing all the fancy stuff. But I do think we're going to see him be a little bit more of a rebounder than he was in the preseason. Stuff doesn't really take into account obviously your record and stuff like that in the preseason. But with Victor here, I mean, this guy, we can see monster games. I think this line this projection at his PRA is just way too low. This is a guy who really realized that we don't think he's going to be on a minutes restriction, and Dallas is a bad defense. So just going off of what we've seen in the preseason, I think we should hammer the over here.
Without a doubt, and I'm super excited for a full night of NBA. And these are our three picks. We got Dejounte Murray going with his more and his assists, Jordan Poole doing the more with his points, and then Victor with his PRA with the more. Like Dale said, more picks over on the Patreon. Going to be linked in the description below, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you for Thursday NFL and NBA. Peace.